Okay, let's proceed with the question number 6. Question number 6A. Question number 6A, he said that Mr. Ogango from Kenya visited Tanzania. He had 5,000 Kenya shillings and wanted it to change the money into USD dollars. If $1 US was equivalent to 2,500 Tanzania shillings, and 1 Kenyan shillings was equivalent to 20 Tanzanian shillings, how much USD dollars did she get? So we are told that Mr. Ogango from Kenya visited Tanzania. He had 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Kenyan shillings. And he wanted to change the money into US dollar. If we are told that $1 US is corresponding or equivalent with what? With 2,500 Tanzanian shillings. So the question demands to find, and also we are told that $1 US is corresponding to 20 Kenyan shillings. We are told to find that how much money. We are told to find how much US dollars did he have, the amount of the money that he had. The amount of money that he had. So here, we first have to convert. We have to convert from what? From Kenyan shillings to what? To Tanzanian shillings. The equivalence we are given that $1 US is corresponding to what? 20. One US is corresponding to this one shillings, and 1 Kenyan shillings. 1 Kenyan shillings, not this one. 1 Kenyan shillings. We say 1 Kenyan shillings is corresponding or equivalent to what? To 20 Tanzania shillings. It's 20 Tanzanian shillings. So first of all, we have to know if this Mr. Ogango, he has this one Kenyan shillings. So we first convert this one amount of the money that he have from Kenyans to what? Tanzanian shillings. First of all, if 1 Kenyan shillings is equal to this one, what about this one? Kenyan shillings to Tanzanian shillings, we cross. This one is going to be the same as it's 100,000 of the what? Of the Kenyan shillings. 100 of Tanzanian what? Tanzanian shillings. This is what? So if we have 5,000 of the Kenyan shillings, is corresponding to what? Is corresponding to 100,000 shillings of what? Tanzanian shillings. We are told to convert the amount that he has from Kenyan shillings to what? To US dollars. So, but we know that $1 US is equivalent to what? To 2,500 shillings, Tanzania shillings. So if this one is equal to, if $1 US is equal to this one, what about 100,000 shillings? So we take 100,000 shillings, Tanzanian shillings. It's going to be corresponding to how much? So we cross here. So it's the same as writing what? This one, which is equal to $1 US times 100,000 shillings Tanzanians divided by what? Divided by 2,500 Tanzanian shillings. So here we get this one and this one cancel out. We remain with what? 25. This one and this one cancel out. We remain with what? So the answer is going to be what? 4 shillings. 4, 40 what? 40 times, 40 Kenya, 40 US what? USD dollars. So this one is the amount that you have in terms of what? US dollars. If we have this one Kenya's dollars. So 40 US dollars is corresponding or equivalence. Is equivalence to what? To 5,000 Kenya's what? Kenyan shillings. So that was for the case of question number 6A. Let's check for the case of question number 6B. Question 6B. Question 6B, it said that a gardener has found that the time T to cut the glass on a square field divides direct proportional or direct as the square of its length. And the inversely as the number of the men doing that job. If 5 men cut glasses on a field of a side of 50 meters in 3 hours, how many more men are required to cut glass on a field of 40 of sides of 100 meters in 5 hours? Assume that the many are working on the same space. So the question demands us. The question said that if we say that we were given, if we say the question first of all said that a gardener has found that time T. This was the time T. Time T was varying. Time T was varying directly proportional or directly with respect to what? To the square of the length, L square, and in proportion. And in proportion to the what? To the number of men. I mean, and the inverse in proportional. I mean, in the inverse to the number of men. This is the expression about the statement. So T was varying directly with the square of the length, while it is inversely proportional with what? With the number of the men. So by removing the proportionality constant, let's say T is going to be K, where K represents the proportionality constant of this. So it's equal to L squared divided by what? By M. So here we are given, first of all, we are given, if 5 men, the number of men first of all, M, number of men is 5, and number of men is 5. Cut the glass on the fielding of what? Of side this one. The length, we were given what? 50 meters. But also, for the case of this meter, for the case of 5 men, cut this one. This one what? This one, the square field. Cut this one square field in what? In what time? Complete their working in within 3 hours. Really what? 3 hours. First of all, since we don't know the proportionality constant, we have to use this given value to determine the amount of what? Proportionality constant. So time we were given 3 hours. Put it to 3 hours, which is equal to what? Proportionality constant K times L. L we are given 50 meters square. Divided by what? Divided by the number of men. Number of men is 5. So we want to determine the amount, the value of the proportionality constant. Proportionality constant is going to be what? This one is equal to 1. Then we cross here. This one is going to be, it's going to be 3 times 5 over this one. The square of the 50 is equal to what? This one. 2,500. So it's going to be K is equal to what? If you take this one 5 and this one 1, this one gets 5. So it's going to be 3 over what? 500. So this is the value of proportionality constant. Again, the question proceeded by saying that how many how many men are required to cut the glass on the field of side 100? Here we given, if we given L, let's say quality L2. L2 we given that if the side is what? It's 100 meter. It's 100 meter in what? In 100 meter, and they demanded to find the number of men if this 100 meter side of the field was accomplished within a time of given about what? 5 hours. It was about 5 hours. We are required to find the number of men. The number of men that will be accomplished this work. So we require also from the given expression that time, let's call it the time t, is equal to what? Is equal to k. Since the proportionality constant is the same, is equal to L, let's call it L2 square over this one is equal to what? M, number of men, let's say call it M2 to differentiate them from the first one. So we know we are looking for the number of men. Let's say go M, make the subject M from this one by crossing the multiplication. This one is going to be M is equal to K L2 square divided by what? Divided by T is 2. Which is equal to what? K. Since we know the value of K as obtained from this one is equal to 3 out of 500 times L. L is equal to what? L we are given 100. So 100 square divided by what? Time. The value of time given, we were given 5 what? 5 hours. So here we have this one. It's going to be 3 out of 4. This one times this one is going to be 10,000 divided by what? Divided by 5. By saying so, this one will cancel. Take this one and this one will cancel out. This one and this one. This one will yield 20. And this one will come to yield what? Yield 4. If 20 divided by what? Divided by 5. Yield 4. So the number of men will be what? Will be 12. So this is the number of the men that we are going to accomplish the work if the field is what? Is 100 meter, and the time spent for this one is what? The time spent for the case of this one is what? Is 5 hours. 5 hours. Is 5 hours.